And I'll never forget the moment that I realized that I was a little bit different as well. And it was when I was chasing that dream. I was driving our Top Fuel dragster at the time. We were doing a bunch of match races around the country. And I was on an airplane going out west somewhere, and a sweet older lady sat beside me. So nice, best smile in the world. And she was so pumped up. She was going out there to visit her grandkids, and she was so excited to get there and see them and give them a big hug. And she turned to me and she asked me, she said, "What are you going out west for?" And I thought this was the moment, you know. I had lived for this moment. I couldn't wait to tell somebody that I was a professional race car driver. My whole life felt like it built to that moment. I kind of puffed out my chest. My voice seemed to get a little bit deeper, you know. I told her what I did, but I'll never forget her response. It has driven me from that moment on. She said, "Oh, isn't that so nice that you can get all of that out of your system at such a young age?" You see, I wrestled with that the rest of the flight, and I don't remember my response to her. It was something polite, but I wrestled with that, and it was at the end of that flight that I finally realized something, that I was different, and that my path might look a little bit different, and it might even be a little bit of a lonely road as well, because most people never truly pursue their passion. But here's what I also realized by the end of that flight. I had spent my entire life equipping my passions, and it became my purpose. UNOH students, that is exactly what you have been doing, studying and building that toolkit. Your faculty have poured into you to equip your passions, and guess what? It is now becoming your purpose. Here's what's so awesome about what you guys are doing. You have taken your personalities, you have taken your skill sets, and now you've taken your passions, and you're combining all of that into your purpose. And can I tell you something? You are meant to use all of those things to go and make a difference and impact this world. And that should be great news to all of you, because you get to wake up every day and not just feel that fulfillment, but know that you've got a job to do and you've got work to do. That combination, by the way, don't ever forget this. It's like a fingerprint on this earth. That personality, your passions, and now your skill set and that toolkit that you have to go into the world is so unique. Nobody on this planet Earth, out of 7 billion people on Earth, nobody has that exact same combination as you do. So go out with confidence, knowing that you're here for a reason and that you can make a difference in this world. I'm reminded of a quote from Sir Winston Churchill, and he was 24 years when he said this quote, which kind of drives me crazy, because when I think about where I was at 24, I probably wouldn't have had any sort of wisdom like this. But he said, "Hear this, young men and women. Proclaim it far and wide. The earth is yours. Be kind, but be fierce. You are needed now more than ever before. Take up your mantle of change, for this is your time." I'm so excited that I get to stand here in front of you and leave you with one final question. And this is something that you need to wrestle with as your head hits the pillow tonight, and ultimately to answer this one final question. What do you want your world to look like when you're done with it? There's a lot of lives to be changed. Somewhere out there, someone is waiting on you to go and win. And as you drive for excellence in your career, I cannot wait for us to partner together to do that together for other people. I'm so excited I get to welcome you to your future. Your future is so bright. Welcome to the Motorsports family, and I will see you at the finish line.